Oh, look out! Hang on! Styles launched over the table.
Gallows a big boot to the face of Damian Priest.
Oh, wait a second.
Ripley. Gallows into the post. Rhea Ripley's collecting.
Oh,
Luke Gallows. Oh my God! Oh my God! This fella's a chicken breast shy of 300 pounds. What have we just witnessed?
And Ronda Rousey is in the ring. Triple H now realizes that. Rousey wants Hunter.
Rousey must be out of her mind.
This isn't happening.
Ronda's nuts. That's one of the greatest in WWE history.
This is not happening. Ronda Rousey is squaring off with a 14-time world champion. And Rousey puts it left.
Put your hands up.
Right into the corner.
Get your hands up, boss.
Rousey unloading on Triple H. A vicious assault by Rousey. The game is down. The game is down.
No, she's not.
Oh my God.
You gotta be kidding me!
Triple H on Rousey's shoulders. Stephanie saving her husband.
Oh no!
Phenomenal forearm!
Keep your eyes on Finn Balor!
Yeah!
Meet him! Turn around, Finn!
Mia Yim! What? Whoa!
I have been submitting competition for over a decade. Actually, you don't deserve to interview me. Get out of my ring. Now. Na, 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 na.
Oh no! Charlotte attacking Gulak from behind.
He's gonna win a Pulitzer.
And now Charlotte Flair setting Gulak up for the figure eight. And Gulak now in the figure eight. And Gulak tapping out to Charlotte after the attack by Flair.
Charlotte Flair even taps out interviewers.
You quit! Say it! Because it's gonna be Ronda! Say it! Say it louder! Louder! I quit!
He's bullying our broadcast colleague right now. She said I'm a submission master, and she's locking in the...
And Gulak is screaming, I quit!
His knee is getting propped in half.
That's what Charlotte wants Rousey to scream 3 weeks from Sunday.
Drew Gulak was having the greatest night of his life. Now probably at least a meniscus. And Charlotte loves it.
The rock sees in your eyes, you're embarrassed, you're getting angry. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you're getting angry. You're getting angry. But you know what? That's what happens when you come out here and you insult the man. That's what happens when you come out and you insult the people. And that's what happens when you come out and you insult the jabroni beating, pie eating, trailblazing, eyebrow raising from Los Angeles all the way to Japan. You're getting ready to get your monkey ass whooped by The Rock and the Man.
There's no way to treat royalty. Get out of there, King. Oh, look at this. What a valiant warrior. Oh, no!
And Becky going right after Corbin. And Becky and The Rock working in tandem. Oh! And the Man gonna get involved with her patented leg drop. And here it comes. The most electrifying move in all of entertainment. The People's Elbow. Followed up by the Rock Bottom.
I love you, SmackDown. If you're some man, what the Rock